Coming up on this episode of Aftershock, Gabby tells us about the Weston Safety Expo that took place over the weekend.
Dylan shows us how to make our own Snapchat lenses.
And Zach catches us up on all things lightning athletics.
What's up, Cypress Bay? I'm Alec Marsh.
And I'm Alex Sewid, and Aftershock starts now.
You know, I've always wanted to see what was actually inside of a fire truck or a police car. I think it'd be pretty cool.
Well, obviously you didn't hear what happened this weekend at Tequesta Trace Park. Here's Gabby with more.
Snow in Florida? Believe it or not, on Friday, January 19th, the Broward Sheriff's Office made it snow at the City of Weston's annual Winter Safety Expo.
So some of the preparations I start back in August, and I send out to all the governmental entities. I send them a save the date. Takes about a good 6-month preparation for just getting all the government people here for this.
At this event, families were able to take a closer look into the lives of firefighters, paramedics, and police officers.
The bomb squad was actually really cool. They let you go inside and stuff, so it's cool.
For those who were craving a bite to eat, there were 3 different food trucks to choose from. And for those who felt like dancing, there was a DJ playing music.
The residents of the City of Weston enjoy it so much, and we just want to bring education to the residents about what law enforcement's actually about and what we do. So to educate them and show them all of our fun toys.
After a night full of snow, dancing, and food trucks, the City of Weston's annual Winter Safety Expo came to a close. Gabby Kernis, CBTV.
Lately on Snapchat, I've seen all my friends using the new Snapchat lenses, but I don't know how to get them.
Well, you're in luck. Dylan's here with another episode of Tech Talk to show us how to do just that.
What's up, Cypress Bay? My name is Dylan Buxtell, and in this week's Tech Talk, I'm going to show you how to make your own Snapchat lens. You may have noticed these Snapchat lenses. Here's how you can make your own. If you are a beginner, use the templates, because this will guide you throughout the process of making it. Click on Templates and choose Cutout. As it opens, select the Objects panel, Cutout Scene Controller, and delete the templates that are given to you. Then select the Resources panel and select Add New, then Import Files, and choose any of the images you want to use for your lenses. Select the Object panel again and click Add New, then Sprite Object. In this panel, click on Material and a window will appear. Then select the Material folder and choose any of the 2 samples. Then click on Base Text and select your image. In the same panel, select the scale and change the size of the image. And that's how you make a Snapchat lens. That's all for this week's Tech Talk. Dylan Buxtell, CBTV.
Hey, are you going to the party?
On my way.
By the way, illegally parked cars will be fine.
What weird parking rule his neighborhood has? Might as well take advantage of it.
Come on in, man. The party's just getting started. That party was great, right?
Yeah.
Dude, like, legendary.
Dude, that was an awesome party.
I know, dude. Like, I'm really looking forward to the next one.
What?
What is it?
It's a ticket. Dude, you said illegally parked cars would be fine.
No, dude. I clearly said that they would be fine.
You definitely didn't.
What? Really?
The Lightning Oscars is the yearly event that gathers nominees of all kinds to win awards.
I don't like running initially when it's actual running, so when they said, hey, you could get nominated for being massive, I was like, okay, I'll do it because I like my muscles and I like to show them off sometimes. The reason that I want to win is because I worked hard to get my arms that big. I just want some recognition for like these big boy biceps.
The responsibility of running such a huge event has been taken none other than the Lightning's SGA.
The process of Lightning Oscars has been really smooth. We've been working on it ever since homecoming ended, so we're pretty much prepared. In the beginning, we split the class up into committees. We choose hosts, we choose presenters, we start doing all the decorations. I'm feeling very confident about the show. Our hosts are amazing, our presenters are great, and the whole SGA class has really contributed to helping.
The hard work by students for students will ensure that the Lightning Oscars will go smoothly. Araceli Partida, CBTV.
Over the break, I've been spending a lot of time eating and hanging out with my girlfriend, but I didn't realize how much money I was spending.
I get you. I work so hard, but I think I just need to be a little bit more responsible with how I spend my money. I am so stressed about picking my classes for next year. There are so many options and I just don't know what to pick.
Yeah, me too. Oh wait, I'm a senior.
Ha, very funny. Well, here's Jace to show us how the course selection process is going for this next school year.
With course cards finally being released, students stress about picking classes that will benefit their academic career.
Stressful because you have to do really well in your classes, and then you have to work with guidance too, back and forth, talking to your teachers and talking to your guidance counselor to make sure that you are picking the classes that you want.
The stress of course cards is something that all students at the Bay have dealt with.
It's very stressful because, for me, I'm going to my senior year, and colleges actually look at your senior year, and for the colleges I want to go to, like FSU, UCF, USF, I still have to pick rigorous classes.
Many students even want the course card selection to be later in the year.
I'd like it to be later so we actually have more time with with our grades and our scores for the FSA and stuff to coordinate with it.
I'm Alex Saavedra, CBTV.
On Sunday, January 21st, the City of Weston Arts Council held the Celebration of the Arts at Town Center.
Not only were there many booths displaying all different kinds of arts, but people were able to enjoy performances from many schools, including our own. And Rami was there to catch it all. Here he is with the story.
On a beautiful Sunday afternoon, some citizens of Weston came together to celebrate the arts. The event, run by the Arts Council of Greater Weston, took place in the heart of Weston Town Center. The Arts Council of Greater Weston is a non-for-profit organization dedicated to enhancing the community by ensuring that there are a wide variety of cultural and educational opportunities available locally.
First of all, it's a great event put on the Arts Council of Greater Weston. And you know what? Every booth here is just as good and just as important as the next. Because what it's doing is it's engaging our young residents. Whether it's photography club from Cypress Bay, an art class around the corner, friends of the library. It's a great Sunday afternoon for our community to come out, including all of our friends from Cypress Bay.
The event welcomed all ages and offered a variety of activities ranging from live music performances to balloon animals, with each booth holding their own story.
My sister used to do photography in our old school, way back. And she would always take pictures of me and I'd be like, oh, stop, I don't like this. And then I came into high school and I was like, oh, I'll try out the photography club. My sister's good at it, so I should be too. And so I just started taking pictures. Obviously at first they were really bad. But I was like, oh yeah, this is amazing.
Rami Ordonishkar, CBTV.
Hey Alec, what's your favorite meme?
What are those?
Do you really have to make this toss more awkward than it already is?
No.
I think something's happening to me. Everywhere I go, I've been seeing these things. I see dead memes.
They're not scary at all. They're just old, overused memes. but I love those memes.
How could you say that? The only person who would love these dead memes is a dead meme themselves. Wait, are you? Oh my god!
As we make our way to the spring sports season, the world of Lightning athletics is jam-packed.
Here's Zach to give us a recap on what happened in this week's sports.
It's one of the most infamous rivalries in all of South Florida. Cypress Bay Western games have made headlines in recent years, so when the boys' basketball teams faced off on January 18th, I couldn't miss all the action.
The Cypress Bay Lightning faced the Western Wildcats in a district rivalry game at Western on January 19th. The Lightning jumped to an early lead thanks to stellar defense, holding the Wildcats to just 6 points in the first quarter. In the second quarter, Western trimmed the deficit behind effective shooting from beyond the arc. With under 3 minutes remaining in the half, Lightning forward Isaiah Kirby showed off his hops by throwing down on a poor defender. The dunk's so nice, let's see it twice as Isaiah Quinteros hands the ball to Kirby and Kirby drops the hammer over Ja'Kai Linwood. If that wasn't enough, check out the Play of the Year candidate again in slow-mo. Kirby would finish with 23 points. Entering the second half with an 8-point lead, Cypress Bay continued to pass the ball and shoot well, like on this shot by Brandon Garcia. The Lightning evened the season series with the Wildcats and moved into first in the district with a 64-47 victory. Before the guys took the court, the girls' basketball team hoped to extend their win streak to 3 games, and Nick was there with the coverage.
The girls' basketball team took on the Western Wildcats on January 18th. The Lightning got off to a hot start, knocking down a 3-point shot right away, but Western quickly responded with a 3 of their own. Cypress Bay's 4 breakaway steals contributed to the team's 20-4 lead at the end of the first quarter. In the next quarter, the Wildcats started to catch up as Cypress Bay struggled with rebounds. Yet the Lightning still maintained their lead at halftime, 31-16. In the second half, Western started to trim the lead after an 11-point run. Even though Western had 5 more players available than Cypress Bay, the 7 Lightning players held on to the lead and won 60-50.
The girls' soccer team had their second undefeated season ever this year, and they started district play on January 22nd. Here's Ander with the recap.
The boys' soccer team hoped to defend their 7-game win streak against Monarch High School on January 22nd. The first goal of the game came in the second half when the Lightning scored from close range. Cypress Bay then scored again just moments later. The Lightning defense continued to contain the Knights, allowing just 1 goal as the Lightning won their 8th straight game by a score of 3-1.
The Patriots and Eagles will compete in the Super Bowl next weekend, so we asked students at the Bay just how much they know about the big game in this week's Did You Know?
China.
In Minnesota.
Massachusetts. No? Oh, wait, no. Yes.
The Lombardi Trophy.
Super Bowl trophy.
Isn't it Lombardi Trophy?
52.
50 LII. 70.
LII 52.
Both basketball teams play their final regular season game of the year on Monday, January 29th, so come out and show your support. That's all for this week's sports. I'm Zach Cohen, CBTV Sports.
Alex, you would not believe what happened to me this weekend. I went to Wendy's to get my daily chicken nugs, and people just started spraying me with water and soap, and it was getting all over me.
You do know that was the Best Buddies car wash, right?
The Best Buddies car wash? Here's Ike with the story.
Best Buddies is a club that wishes to establish a global volunteer movement that creates opportunities for teens with intellectual and developmental disabilities.
So today's car wash is taking place because we're raising money for our Best Buddies Friendship Walk, which is annual, and it's not just for our school, but it's for like the whole South Florida chapters.
Car washes like these make a huge impact on the club in general and help fund for future events.
So in February we have our huge Valentine's Day dance where all schools from Broward County are coming to Cypress Bay, and basically we just have fun, dance with activities, and we get to hang out with buddies from all over Broward County, and it's a great way to bring the Best Buddies community together.
Making a difference in the lives of others is what Best Buddies is all about. I'm Mike Graven, CB TV.
One of the biggest events of the year, the Lightning Oscars, is tonight, so I decided to go around the school and see if you guys have any recommendations for Oscar nominations. Do you plan on attending the Lightning Oscars this year?
Yeah, I do.
No?
No.
Why not?
I'm going to Coffee House.
Coffee House won that one. With the Lightning Oscars just around the corner, are you nominated for anything this year?
No, not this year.
My friend nominated me for Impractical Joker, and
Impractical Joker?
Yeah.
So you would consider yourself a pretty funny person?
I guess.
No, but no.
Could you tell me a joke right now?
Too much peer pressure.
Off the top.
I like turtles.
If you could be nominated for something, what would it be? It could be something that doesn't exist.
A new category? I think being a master trapper.
Master trapper?
A master of trapping.
Definitely, Baywatch.
Guy who wears fezzes most often on Fridays.
That's it for this week's Man on the Street. Hope to see you all tonight at the Lightning Oscars. Christopher Lynch, CB TV.
That's all for this episode of Aftershock.
If you want to watch previous episodes, you can visit us online at cypressbaytv.com.
Or follow us on Twitter at Cypress Bay CBTV.
I'm Alex Twid.
And I'm Alec Marsh. Have a great weekend, Cypress Bay.